Dun, 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 sparse. No, stop. What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. What is up, Hassan? Who wants to battle a gym leader? What's going on, Hassan? Good luck on the Sandy Gas. What's up, Shiny Ditto? Ron, Decidui, Film, E, Joyce. What is up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. You're looking for a sword and shield battle. I hope you find one, buddy. Gang, today we are either going to get the Shiny Dudunsparce or we're going to hit 100 checks, which is pretty crazy. You got multiple channels right now. Hope you have a great stream. You fantastic, amazing comic mirror and Zen. Thank you very much for dropping in. I know there are a lot of incredible people streaming right now. A lot of incredible people. I would not blame you whatsoever if you're checking out other streams. There's amazing, amazing content creators that are live right now. And then there's me. But thank you for stopping in. We are going to go ahead and get started on this hunt. Let me get the music started again. And let's go ahead and make a sandwich. And why don't you guys tell me how your wonderful Wednesday is going? Shiny Ditto is looking for Urban Mystica raids if anybody in chat has any going. Belgium chocolate, that's a good flavor, Zen. That's a very good flavor. Thank you. Time to make the tofu tower. Magical star pick. Ari, what is going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Ari. Let's go, Tofu Tower. Wednesday will be better if Sandy Gas turned into its amazing shiny black. Well, Wednesday's not over yet, is it, buddy? I bet you it'll happen. Might do day skips. When you skip days, you go back and forth. You just keep going forward. So apparently, Shiny Ditto, if you're talking about for changing your raids, recently found out you don't actually have to change the time at all, and just go into the time, and then just go over to hit OK, and then it'll change again, even without having to actually change the time. As long as you go into the time, apparently that works. Last stream was pretty crazy, and I have to apologize for how stream ended last night. I think I figured out the problem. I have been being kind of silly. So I record all my streams. I record all my streams in order to cut them into reaction videos afterwards. And I had this fantastic idea of cutting a... Thank you, Ari. Thank you. I had this fantastic idea of cutting a video showing every single shiny Dudunsparce we found on the way to the Shiny 3 segment Dudunsparce. So I had 10 3 to 4 to 5 hour videos saved on my hard drive. And what's especially crazy about that is, you know, we talked about yesterday, I don't know how to edit. So I was saving tens of hours of probably more than 20, 30 hours of live streams saved on my hard drive for a video that I was never going to make. And I ended up deleting this today because I looked at it and it literally was taking up half of my hard drive. So now I'm down to like 8% of my hard drive is used again. So I have a feeling that was a problem. If I get it, will the stream continue? It depends on when we get it. If it's early in the stream, absolutely. If it's later in the stream, we'll see. Billy, welcome on in. Yeah, Ari, that'll do it. That will do it. So yeah, I think my computer yesterday said, nope, I'm done. At least I'm hoping that's what the issue is. I mean, all honesty, I should just stop recording my streams because I never make reaction videos out of them anyway. I should just turn that off until I get to the point where either I learn how to edit or I get someone to start editing. So I should do that. Typo you made yesterday was the best one ever. Trying to remember what the typo was. I mean, look, chat yesterday was nuts. Chat yesterday was absolutely bonkers. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the I remember it now. It was the paradox. Come on, what is it? It was the paradox mango. How do you edit time on your Switch? Like this. You hit the home button. You go down here. You go to system settings. You go all the way down to system. You go to date and time. And then if your synchronized clock is on, you turn it off. And then you go down here to date and time. And this is where you change it. At the end of this year, do a shiny compilation of every on-stream shiny. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, but I would like to be able to do that. You can't use your favorite emote. Oh no, Billy! Billy, your membership expired. Yeah, it's about that time, isn't it? We're gonna have a lot of expired memberships coming through. Taylor Shar, you're just listening to Sublime after our conversation the other day. Put you in a Sublime mood. Very nice. Great band. You synchronize off with your time to update? No. Well, what do you mean by updates? What do you mean by update Shiny Ditto? Like, it won't freeze time. It'll still, like, if the minute passes, the minute will change. But it won't be synchronized to what the time actually is in the real world. Rain and a sandy gas burger. Yeah, I would imagine that would make it pretty tough. An idea, for some reason, hit me while listening to legendary themes. Alright. It worked. Good job, Shiny Ditto. What was the idea? E. So there's smallest Gyarados. There's the smallest Gyarados you've ever seen. Catch it. I believe all you're doing for that is putting away all the shiny clips and then putting them in your editing software. You don't need to edit anything unless you want to add text. Yeah, I don't have editing software though. And I just literally deleted all my videos, all my saved live streams. So if I do want to do that, I'm actually going to have to go in and rip the video back down from YouTube, which from what I understand is kind of a pain in the butt. Paradox Mew, that's an interesting idea. What is going on, Daylight? What would you guys think about Paradox Legendaries? Twilight, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. I'm doing all right, Billy. Ended up leaving work early because of the weather here. So I worked from home this afternoon. And which also gave me an opportunity to stream a little bit earlier than I normally do. 2 days in a row, which is cool. So I can't complain. How you doing, Billy? So you do 50 resets for Ladies this weekday, more on the weekend. That's a good plan, Hassan. I like it. Twilight, that's a good question. That's a good question. I've heard different arguments to be made for Miraidon and Koraidon. Got the Shiny Charm PLA. Congratulations, Nathaniel. You were really putting in some hard work on finishing that dex yesterday. So good job. Wait, there's a message I was going to respond to. What was it? So when your power went out, the only song I downloaded on this phone was Giratina's BDSP song. Ugh, what a banger. I love everything about Giratina. I'm so happy for you, Ari. Been better, not having the best mental health day. I'm sorry, Billy. I hope the evening goes better than the day did. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Yesterday, you're able to get down to 8 left. That's some serious progress. Dang, because I think when you mentioned it yesterday, you had 40 left. You were just ripping through that. I did see the shiny Galad you got, or Gallade. Congratulations. You said it was what, like in under 10 minutes? Something like that? Can you false swiper? It's a good false swiper. Especially because it can paralyze and it can put to sleep. Paradox me with Psychic Ground. Okay. I'm trying to think. What other Psychic Grounds have we had? I know we've had Psychic Rocks. Psychic Ground, Psychic Ground. Oh, Ball Toy and Clay Dollar Psychic Ground. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. And no Sparkling Ori Counter Power. That's really cool, Hassan. Congratulations. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, Twilight. I think it's just Ball Toy and Clay Doll. Has a chance to hold King's Rock. Okay. So it gets an extra chance to flinch. Shiny Ditto is doing a 6-star Electric Terror Raid, if anyone's interested. What's the Pokemon? Pokemon Mint and Pokemon Salmon with version exclusive Paradox Cantaloupe or Paradox Honeydew. Might crash soon. Sounds good, Zen. I understand. You're hunting Infernape right now. Very nice. It's Avalugg. Okay, we got a 6-star Electric Avalugg raid going on. Because Honeydew is green and Cantaloupe is orange. I see what you did there, Ari. Well, of course it would be rare. It's Mew. Makes perfect sense. Oh my gosh, Shedinja boy, scaring me. Coming in hot with the scare. What's going on, Shedinja? Paradox Mango. I like Paradox Mango. That was a fun comment. Shiny Henny Vaporeon again. Good luck on the Vaporeon hunt. Speaking of Vaporeon, a very good friend of mine. His name is Ron. Got a hold of me this morning. He has an extra shiny Vaporeon that he wants to give me so that I can use it in the Greninja Terror raids. And I think I'm going to do it. So, Ron, we definitely have to stop that trade. Maybe we'll do that right after stream. Hey, there's our first one. You explained the mango to me. I don't know if you did. Paradox, Paradox. No enjoy, maybe you can sell it? Maybe. Maybe you can. Hope you can. Do I know Skylanders? I am familiar with Skylanders. I have never played Skylanders. I am aware that they exist. It's not even a critical capture. What the heck? If anyone does a copy pasta, I will ban you from the channel. It's disgusting and stupid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did we almost say something bad? Oh. Yeah. We're not going to be doing the whole Vaporeon thing here. Yeah, we're not having that. There we go. No, Shedinja, you're hunting for Vaporeon. That's a completely reasonable thing to discuss in chat. Don't worry about it. Yeah, anyway, let's move on from that. Let's move on from that. Experiment, what's going on? How are you doing today, my friend? 89 so far. What was your last one? I'm sorry, the chat just got away from me for a minute. I apologize. You came up with a name for your Paradox Cubo, and what is it? Um, your day was an absolute fever dream. You're 67% sure most of what happened today didn't actually happen. What about the other 33%? What if the other 33% is correct? Favorite Eevee is actually Flareon. That's an interesting pick. I don't see a lot of Flareon love, so I'm glad it's getting some representation. Yeah, and I hope everyone's doing well with the weather. I know that basically, like, I don't know, 2/3 of North America is under a winter storm warning right now. I hope everyone's doing all right. We made out okay here. We left work because of the snow at lunchtime, but thankfully the temperature increased. And so probably about an hour ago, it started turning to rain, and now that's stopped and everything's just kind of melting. So we made out okay, thankfully. Teen Matt, what's going on, my friend? Last stream you said the Paradox Eevee. I think it might have been Sunday's stream, Nathaniel, if I remember. Savage Marrow, that's a cool name. They should snow a little bit here so that everyone here can have the experience. Yeah, like a little bit of snow is cool. A little bit of snow is nice. A lot of snow is not, especially when you're an adult. When it comes to like, shoveling the sidewalks, digging out cars, having to travel on slippery interstates, that part's not fun. But a little bit of snow, that's all right. A little bit of lore, yeah, go ahead and drop the lore, E. Why not? Dang it, this Dudunsparce. Slightly warmer over here, which is weird because it usually happens later in February unless it snows. Does anybody want your rain? No thanks, I'm good right now. Next 5 minutes. All right, Hassan, let me know how that turns out. You left Wyoming and came back to Alabama just because of the snow? Really? Oh, come on. I just ran right into that. Big Cheese, what is going on? I'm glad you're here. I missed you this morning. 'Twas not the same. You're here to shine some comments about time. We did already get one on the sandwich though, so I can't complain. Having to maintain your car, if winter could just move along, life would be so great right now. I understand that. In Canada, or at least where you live at, it snows throughout most of the spring. Yeah, here we'll get snow. Well, historically, we'll get snow up through like mid-April, mid to late April. But the last few years, not so much. Last few years, seems like it ends like mid-March. What are you apologizing for? And by the way, Cheese, I rewatched the first episode of The Bad Batch, like the movie-long episode. So tonight after stream, I'll probably be knocking out at least episodes 2 and 3 of season 1. There's a couple of things I need to take care of. I mean, not like important things, but like a couple of game things I needed to do, and a stack of comics I need to get through before I can start another TV show. Oh, you're talking about the comment before A. Okay. But a millennia ago, there lived a civilization of underground dwellers, aka dwarves. Okay. Snows like 9 months out of the year in Wyoming. Yeah, those northern states can get some crazy weather. Got some blueberry Eggos and a monster. Oh, you are just living your best life right now, Twilight. So last night, after the stream crashed, and it crashed right after I started the sandwich. And I was like, well, I can't do any more. I can't do any more Dunsparce hunts if I'm not streaming. I just started the sandwich, so let's see what we can find. And I ended up, I had an Azrael outbreak, and I was like, oh, well, I've been wanting to get a nice competitive Azumarill for whenever it gets fixed. So let's go do that. And for about 15 minutes, I was hunting Azrael in an outbreak in the water, and I was absolutely miserable. I stopped and I thought to myself, why am I doing this? Even if I get it, I'm going to have to use up these Herba Mystica, and I don't want to do that. So I just turned it off in the middle of the sandwich. That's my story. Looks like you're not even getting one shiny sandy gas. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. You're joining me in the hunt? Awesome, Daylight. Love to hear it. They were a pretty grim civilization, but their technology was far more beyond the stuff we had today. Okay. Alright. Getting some lore. Blueberry eggs would be a unique idea. I can't tell if those would be good or terrible. And Airy, farting up the chat. What the heck, Airy? And now Twilight's farting too. Or trying to. Come on, push it out, Twilight. Push it out. You can do it. I believe in you. My favorite sediment. My favorite sediment. Sand, I suppose? Yeah, Twilight, then yoinked your fart, which is a very strange sentence. We had some horrible experiments on Pokemon, especially Cubo, but not Team Rocket or Galactic kind of experiments. Okay. I'm a little worried about what kind of experiments they were. That sounds scary. There is another one. There we go. There it is. Daylight, thank you for the Kirk lurks. Glad you're catching up. By the way, I found something in Star Wars that has me stumped. Lore hole. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, I enjoy Star Wars. I've watched all the movies except for Solo for some reason. I can't really give you a reason why. Watched all the movies. I've watched all the Disney Plus shows. I've watched a handful of episodes of the Clone Wars. I've watched the um, Star Wars Holiday Special, but I can't say I'm an expert on Star Wars, so I'm not sure if I would be able to know what you're talking about or have an idea to help you out. But let's try it out. If you're aggressive bite of waffle because of Zen's rudeness, I completely understand that. You're trying the first sandwich, you're doing others? Sounds good. Much worse experiments, but of course something had to go wrong. Uh-oh, what went wrong, E? Oh, there it is. Okay, we've caught 90 Dunsparce now. 2 on this sandwich. How much longer do we have on the sandwich? We still got another 8 minutes. We might be able to get a third. My reason for liking Star Wars is probably the worst. All real Star Wars fans angrily shake their fists at me. Let's hear it. This is a no judgment zone. At least not. Hey, there's another one right there. Holy smokes, back to back. Yes, I did read that comment, E. I read it out loud even. Hilo, okay, I understand that. I have a friend that checked out um Force Awakens specifically because of Kylo Ren. It ends on this sandwich, says Man Team Matt. I hope so. Called Swallow Ren. But that actor's name was Adam Driver. My friend is a huge fan of Adam Driver. Ben Swallow, that's right. Um, and that's why she was interested because she really liked Adam Driver. She's like, okay, I've never seen a Star Wars movie, but I'm gonna check this out. And of course, she left absolutely confused. But then her husband made her watch the original trilogy, and she's like, okay, now I feel like I've seen what I need to see. In terms of sci-fi, usually worlds are all atmospherically different, usually require breathing apparatus. How come Star Wars, where anyone goes, they can breathe? How? Because the Star Wars universe is unique in that it has nothing but oxygen-rich. I have no idea. I got no idea, Chiefs. That's a very good question. Mandalorian and Boba Fett are top notch. Absolutely, they are. Totally agree with that. And I know there were some people that did not dig on Boba Fett. I thought it was great. The switches and test tubes reset the Cubo and the other Pokemon went on a rampage. Oh my goodness gracious. You like it for the robots. There are some pretty neat robots in Star Wars. But no, Cheese, you ask a legitimate question that I do not have an answer for. Make a rock sandwich to hunt a dusk lichen rock. What ingredients do you need? Rock is... Anyone remember off the top of their heads? So I don't have to look it up on my phone. I'm not sure what the rock ingredient is. When you say catch up, the thing they say in this latest episode, they say this plant is uninhabitable. How can they breathe then? That seems like a very blatant mistake. That seems like a very blatant oversight. Is it jalapenos or bacon? Hassan, are you going to do an Encounter Power 2 or Encounter Power 3 sandwich? After all the chaos, the rage of the Cubone to change them to much bigger and bulkier ones, they did not evolve. Okay. Come on, Dudunsparce. One thing you want to point out, all right. Encounter Power 3, it's bacon. Okay, there you go, it's bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Bacon strips. Good stuff. All right, my phone is blowing up with eBay notifications. So, if anybody out there is a member that watched my unboxing video of the 30-year-old Marvel trading cards, spoiler alert, you know that I did not end up getting the whole set out of the box. So, right after I recorded that video on Saturday, or was it Friday? No, it was Friday. I got on eBay and ordered the remaining cards. Monday, which was 2 days ago, I got a notification that I got refunded like $8 for some cards that they thought they had, but they were sold out of. The cards that they did send, I received today, but there were still 5 cards that I was refunded that I had to reorder. And I just got a notification the shipping has been placed, so I should have those 5 cards by next Friday. So I'm excited about that. Paradox Cubone are wearing the skulls of the dead dwarves. Oh, wow. That's pretty dark. Gal Skedaddle, all right, Experiment, thank you for being here. Into the box you go, got something to do? Fair enough, Twilight, I understand. Thank you very much. Midday, midnight, like your rock spawn in Area 0 at all times. Yeah, because I think... No, I'm not going to say that. That is interesting. I do not collect the TCG Gladiator collectibles. Good to see you. I got nothing wrong with TCG, and I do have some cards, but I've never gotten into collecting them because I'd like to be able to afford paying my mortgage every month. I do enjoy seeing the cards, though. And when they're small sets, like the McDonald's sets or like the booster bundles and things like that, I pick those up. But I'm afraid if I really get into it, I'm going to be homeless. But yeah, I mean, we love the cards here. We love the cards. I just don't buy a lot of them. The Dwarves facility had a time machine, which is how they got in the crater in Kanto. Okay. Been tempted to get in TCG, but not enough willpower not. But you have enough willpower not to. That's good. That's good. And that's pretty much all. That's some good lore that you put down so far. E, good job. Look how tiny that Dunsparce is. That's just an itty bitty one. Actually, I do know what we're going to do today if we happen to get the 3 segment. I know exactly what we're going to do. Already sow the riding crops. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious cheese. And the sandwich is done. One last check. No shinies. All right, let's head on out. Enough, Phineas. The only card you want from Scarlet is the Gyarados with the hat, the chandelier hat. That'd be pretty cool. I know what we're doing. Yes, okay, I got it, Billy. I got it, Billy. Solid reference. That's true, Cheese. You do not forget a single comment. Is that that's a fracture outbreak? That's kind of cool. What other outbreaks we got going on today? Well, it doesn't matter. As soon as I reset the game, it's going to change. It's the first time I've seen a fracture outbreak, though. Anyway. Here we go. You know what is going on? Good to see you. Oh yeah, yeah. Amber's never gonna live that down. Here we go. Number 89. Number 89. Brooke, what is going on? Good to see you. '89 is 2 segment. Brooke, how has your day been? Number 90. Just 2 segment. Tiring. Oh no. What sound I get Omega? What should you get Omega Ruby, X or Y, Ceremony, or Ultra Sun? Oh man, all incredible games, Zeno. I'm a little biased. I would go for Ultra Sun. I loved Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but you can't go wrong with any of those games. Well, the only thing I would say is that's 2 segment. I would say don't get Sun or Moon. If you're gonna get a Gen 7 game, get Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, just because it's got more content. Everything before Sun Moon is expensive too. Yeah, I mean, if money's a factor, Ultra Sun's going to be your cheapest option. I mean, I even got a copy of. I got a copy of Ultra Moon about a year and a half ago, and I got it for like 20, 25 bucks, something like that. Yeah, X and Y aren't too bad either. Because everybody loves Hoenn, Omega Red and Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire can cost a few extra bucks, but yeah, I would say Ultra Sun's probably the best bet all around. That's also where I really started shiny hunting seriously. So, like I said, I got some fond memories of that game. Bad weather, tornado warning. I heard there's a tornado warning down that area. I hope everything's okay, Brooke. Hope they bring DS and GBA emulator to the Switch soon. I hope so too. And Ty, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome back. Huge tree branches. Oh my gosh. What a pain in the butt. First sandwich is done. Time for me to get comfortable. We climbed up on the roof to get some big ones off. Oh my gosh. Let's do the Gen 4 starter hunts again? No, thank you. The only starter hunts I've done are I got a shiny Chikorita in Soul Silver, and I got all 3 starters in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire plus an extra extra Trico. And I was very pleased with myself when I successfully got all 3 starters in ORAS and did my playthrough with 3 starters shiny. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't ever have to do a starter hunt again. Shinies, what's going on? Good to see you, my friend. How was your afternoon? And congratulations again on the Wooper and the Flamigo. Saw a video where the guy's tree bent way down, flung back, snapped, was looking rough. Oh my gosh. The Shinies, after stream, we all went to Gage on your raid, and I was hanging out there for a little bit and ended up taking a little doze. I also continued to hatch some Torchic eggs. No luck yet. I'm probably a few hundred in. I'm not sure if he moved Cheese, but his camera had always been mirrored, and now it isn't. So that might have been it. Kind of like you recently been going to bed before 10 p.m. I know, shocking, right? And probably will crash soon. I don't go to bed before 10 p.m. Well, all right. There's 2 types of going to bed. Do I put on my PJs, crawl into bed, and put on a stream or a TV show before 10 p.m.? I do. But I usually don't fall asleep before like 11. And then the alarm goes off every morning at 5:45, including weekends. Why is there a Farigiraf in a cave? Because he wanted some shelter from the sun. I'm glad you're not staying up till like 3 in the morning anymore, Zen. That makes me happy. Why does your sleeping habits make me happy or unhappy? I have no idea. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. That's a personal issue I gotta look into. There's a first shiny of the sandwich. And there it is. Number 92. 8 away from odds. If we hatch, we're not hatching eggs. What are you talking about, Hefty? If we catch and evolve 100 Dunsparce, and we don't get the 3 segment, there is a legitimate possibility I will cry on stream. This isn't even for the shiny living decks. This is for the form decks. I'm not even going to be able to increase the number once this happens. Yeah, he might be hopping around different streams. There's a lot of amazing content creators streaming right now, Cheese. And it would totally be his MO to pop in here, say some wise guy response or wise guy comment, and then dip. That's totally something he would do. Hey, there's another one. This isn't going so bad today. 3 on the first sandwich. We already got 2 on the second. I can live with this. I know, Cheese. I thank God Shinies went live at 11 this morning. I didn't know what to do from 10:30 to 11. Come on. Come on. Alright, Shinies is back. He might have been using the bidet. There we go. Sandwich and a big mansion ran up 3. Good job, Daylight. Chem Nation, were your ears ringing, my friend? We were just talking about you and how lost we felt without you today. Hope everything is well. Cam, this is our second sandwich. The first sandwich, we got 3 shinies. This is the second sandwich. We are 8 minutes in, 7 minutes in, and already have 2. 6 minutes in. I can't tell time. You're back with more Paradox Forum. Sounds good, Ninja Boy. Welcome back. Oh, come on. One of the Paradox Forms we made is called the Harbor Harbinger. A past artillery that's based on Kraken. That's pretty cool. I like that. Harbor Harbinger. When I was a kid, I thought that word was harbinger. Crawling Gargantua, a past Scolipede. That's neat. How dare that Lycanroc not be blue? Audacity. Frostfang, a Pass Miascarada. I think you've definitely nailed the Paradox names. Those definitely sound like Paradox Pokemon. You know what's neat? You know, as much as I give Game Freak grief about the new gimmicks they put in every game, something I've noticed is like there's always been fake mons, right? Ever since Gen 1, there have been people that have designed their own Pokemon. But then when Gen 7 came out and regionals became a thing, there were a lot of people that started making their own regional Pokemon. And then, well, actually, I'm sorry, even before that, in Gen 6, there were people that were designing their own Mega Evolutions. Then in Gen 7, people were designing their own regional forms. In Gen 8, not so much people designed their own Gigantamaxes. I don't think that was really too big of a thing. But you know, and now there's people that are designing their own Paradox Pokemon. That's pretty neat. That I like the creative energy that it puts into the fan base. Keeps it fresh. Regional form of Mantine. What would that be like, Matt? Water Steel? Oh, good. We need another Water Steel. We only got one so far. Right? Are any of the Violet Paradox Pokemon Water Steel? I gotta be honest, I still am not confident in what types the Violet Paradoxes are. The Iron Bundle is what? Water and what? Because it definitely looks like it could be steel. Ice water. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. See, that's another thing. I think it's just like a design aspect, but every single one of the. I'm glad they didn't do this because it would make it pretty boring. But every single one of the Violet Paradox Pokemon look like they should be Steel type. And so when I first saw the sprites, I thought they were all Steel type, and then I was surprised to learn that most of them actually aren't at all. Maybe they're using some type of special futuristic alloy that isn't steel. That must be the reason. Or is releasing the most stuffed Oreo with Oreo cookies and cream filling. Yeah, I could see myself having like one or two of those and then never be able to eat it again. But I would like to try the one or two. I need to find someone that buys a box of those and grab two of them out of the box, and then I'll be good. She thick, yeah. I just say your name and you're saying Lycanroc Blues Clues. Good name. Individually wrapped, that's fancy. Individually wrapped cookies are always a sign of luxury. Don't reckon you've seen them. You don't reckon. You're definitely back home in Alabama. I'm assuming he's talking about the Oreo cheeks. Coming to a diabetes clinic near you. Nice. Walmart, yeah, same thing. Same thing. Oh, Kesh, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. For real, for real. I got a feeling that one way or the other, I'm going to cry on stream today. I'm either going to cry because we get it and this hunt is over, or I'm going to cry because we hit 100 and we didn't get it. There's probably going to be some tears tonight. Surprised you haven't gotten something stupid like giraffe or stupid shine like giraffe rig. Are you saying the giraffe rig is stupid? How dare. Stupid as it doesn't make so much sense to shine during a rock sandwich. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. That happens pretty often though, doesn't it? Like I know it's happened to me quite a few times. I've seen that happen to a lot of streamers. Like I know yesterday Gage Perez was doing dragon sandwiches and he just ran them across a shiny low kicks. Had no business being shiny. I can't count the number of fairy sandwiches I dropped trying to get Tink. Music paused. Number of fairy sandwiches I dropped trying to get Tink and would get Hoppips and Mariques. That happened quite a few times. I think I got the shiny line like twice over for both of those. Come on. It's 11 minutes on the sandwich. I think we got a good chance of getting the third. Hey, there's our third. Man, Electros is taking a hit. There we go. $94. We got 6 more until we hit odds. Yeah, this is the 11th day that we've done this, and I think I just decided I'm going to start doing the counter differently. I'm not going to increase the counter until we evolve them. And I'm going to start that with this. Nice. Look how many ghost delegates are spawning. Yeah, I mean, here's a trick about using Encounter Power 3 in Area 0 is there's a lot of areas where you're still going to get tons of spawns of things other than what you're looking for, particularly in that cave. So it makes it quite difficult to isolate certain Pokemon in Area 0. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind that, why certain areas Encounter Power 3 will knock out every other possible spawn, and other areas, there's still other things that can spawn. I'm not sure what the reasoning is for that. Dragon It, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. You're doing awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Amy, Princess Pink, no need to apologize. You're never late. You always arrive precisely when you're supposed to. Hope your afternoon was better than your morning was. Have you heard from your friend yet? Right. I'm sure they probably just got too busy today, that's all. Too busy, or internet's down, or lost their phone or something. I'm sure everything's fine. Could be Hassan. Who knows? Well, there's nothing to apologize for, Amy. Nothing at all to apologize for. I understand, and everybody deals with things in their own way, and that's totally fine. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do other than provide a relaxing place to hang out, maybe take your mind off of it for a little bit. With the shiny Glade line, sort of, you have Gardevoir, Glade, and Iron Valiant. Good job. Good job. Don't have Ralts or Kalia though. Not yet, but you will. That would help me if possible. I still don't overthink too much. I totally get it. I totally get it. Um, a lot of times I will get up in my head and start thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about things that I have no control over. What I end up doing is, I found out about this word a few years ago, and it's one of my favorite words in the whole wide world because it so perfectly describes itself. I realized I had a bad habit of doing something called catastrophizing. And that is when I take a situation and think of every possible worst outcome that could come from that situation. And I think about what that would be like so much, I end up kind of in a way, hey, there's another shiny, convincing myself in my mind that that is the case, even though I don't know that it is. So that by the time the truth of the situation comes out, by the time the situation is resolved, more likely than not, it's resolved in a very simple way. But I've already spent so much time and energy imagining the worst possible outcome, I'm completely exhausted and drained. And so catastrophizing, I think, is a great word that perfectly explains what it is. And I know I have a tendency to do that, and I have to try and watch that. And yes, Matt, thank you for coming back and getting us another shiny. That's number 4 on the sandwich. Numero 4. And so I've found that for me, the best way to deal with situations like that is to, one, realize I don't know what I don't know. And two, that I have no control over what the outcome is going to be. Regardless of how much I worry about it, that will not change a thing. And it's a little scary to think about it that way. But once I realize that I don't know what I don't know, and that no amount of worrying is going to change anything, it becomes a little easier for me to let go of that concern. Just a little bit by little bit, easier to let go of the worry that I have and try and focus on other things until I do have more information. And that's all I got. What's going on, Busy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my dear. And the sandwich is over, but we got 4 shinies on that sandwich. That's pretty darn cool. That helps. I'm glad to hear that, Amy. I'm glad that could help at least a little bit. Let's see if any of these are the 3 segment. What do you say? Amy, nothing to apologize for. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed professional. I'm not a doctor. I am just a dude that likes to play video games on the internet. And as far as I know, no one else in the chat is either. That said, I don't want anyone to ever feel like they can't share what's on their mind because they're afraid how other people are going to take it. I'm totally fine if people want to share what's going on in their life, as long as those people realize that other than being a sounding board and providing moral support, there's not really much I'm going to be able to do. Plot twists are all 3 segment. Can you imagine? Deal, Hassan. If they are all 3 segment, I will name one Hassan. Deal. All right, here we go. Here's number 92. Sometimes life experiences and being older is wisdom. Yes. Absolutely, Busy. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Busy. I got a feeling you and I have each seen some things. Number 93. Well, you know, it was a fair try, Hassan, and I would have done it. I would have done it. All right, that is a 2 segment. Number 94. And number 95. Oh, Lord. We have about a 4.8% chance of one of these next 5 being shiny. No cry, no cry. We're not there yet. Another 5 before the crying starts. But I will tell you what is going to start. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back just a couple minutes. Matt's in charge while I'm gone. I'll be back in a minute, fellas. Let's do this. Oh, chair. What's chair doing now? Yeah, I know different streams have different rules in their chat, and mine's a little, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. If you got something going on in your life and you feel like you need to talk about it, sometimes just talking about it helps. Just getting it out of your brain and putting it out there can help lighten the load. I'm completely fine with that. If people are going to whine about they got to do their homework or their mom's yelling at them because they didn't clean their room or something like that, that's different. That's just like, hey, do what your mom says. Do your homework, clean your room. But if you got something going on in your life and you just, want to talk about it, I don't have an issue with that. What did you eat, Billy? I finally, and I'm a little embarrassed to say this, I finally finished off that pizza that I bought on Sunday. Here it is Wednesday. I think tomorrow I would have had to throw it out. Chair flex a shiny lichen rock in your face. Oh, I can't believe Chair did that. Chair stole that shiny lichen rock from me anyway. Still a little salty about that. Pizza does good to make it to the next day for me. Yeah, next day, absolutely. But this is now 4 days. And this is 4 days, and I think, yeah, day 5 would have been the trash day. One of your slices of the meal for 97% chicken strips and tomato soup. Oh, that sounds so nice and wholesome. I love that, Billy. Chicken strips and tomato soup. Oh, that just made my stomach warm. I love that. Why do all the future paradox cries sound like a clock going tick tick? Good question. I haven't noticed that. I don't typically listen to the cries. Chicken strip calzone. That sounds good. You have a problem with pizza and not crazy about having leftovers? I can understand that. Cam, don't do that to me. Cam, don't even. You got me for like half a second. Don't even try that. You troll. You absolute troll. Oh my gosh, Cam. You devilish, devious man. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Good night, Zen. Get some good sleep, buddy. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all, everyone loves Kev Nation. Everyone loves watching the streams. He seems like such a wholesome father figure. Y'all don't know how mischievous he actually is. He's actually quite impish. If he had a nature, it would be impish. You're timid or modest? Aw, I could see that, Amy. I could totally see that for you. Hassan, you would be son, I think you would be either brave or bold. Big Cheese would definitely be sassy. That is true, Cam. That is true. There is a half second of absolute sheer terror, followed by a overwhelming sense of relief, which did feel good. So I do appreciate that. I may not agree with your methods, but I can't argue the results. Hey, there's our first one of the sandwich, number 96. There it is. Imagine a Chrome Tyranitar, that'd be pretty sweet, Hassan. I hope you do. Come on. Wow, this one's putting hurt into my Electros. There we go. Oh, that's right. We're not adding the numbers yet. I forgot. We're not adding the numbers until we evolve them. Okay. So that's number 96. 4 more to odds. Ghost type false swiper, yeah. That would be smart. Well, yeah, that would be smart. If I would do this over again, I would do that. But I mean, we haven't had bad luck. I mean, we haven't. My Electros has not been KO'd by any of the 96 Dunsparce we found. So maybe not the most efficient, but it is working for us. But just to be safe, let's go ahead and heal this guy up. Because that's probably the closest we've gotten. That Dunsparce was kind of a beast. Honestly, I feel like something happened to my friend's power internet without them realizing. Hope they'll be online tomorrow. So I know I'm being a broken record, but I still worry. I know that's fair. I understand that. But you know what? I'm noticing in your messages, Amy, that more and more you are saying what the issue could be, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not that big a deal. So I'm happy to hear that. I think you're absolutely right. I think there's a good chance they might have lost their internet. I don't know where they live. I'm not asking where they live, but I know there's a lot of inclement weather in lots of places right now. That might be a factor. As far as internet connections, so that certainly could be the case. Your dad let you play DMC5. It was awesome. I played the first one. I haven't played any other ones yet. Subway should hire us, right? I bet you if this game would have come out 15 years ago, there probably would have been some sort of Pokemon tie-in event at Subway. They probably would have had like special Pokemon deals or something. I could totally see that being like a tie-in campaign. Nowadays, I don't think they would, but I bet like 10, 15 years ago they would have. You're going to be happiness, Subway for supper tomorrow? What do you usually get at Subway, Matt? No, I think you were right when you said be happiness. I think that makes total sense. If they did the sandwiches, would be very, let's say, not very nice. I mean, they probably would, there would probably be like one special sandwich they would make to tie in with Pokemon. But there'd probably be things like, kids' meals would get like, cards or something like McDonald's does. Old meatball or spicy Italian. I believe both of those were also your nicknames in college. But yes, those are good subs. The chonk sandwich. I could go for the chonk sandwich. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, if they hired us, yeah, true, true. Mad the old meatball. You know what Sammy is? Like going elsewhere. Dang. She's throwing the shade at Subway. I don't have a problem with Subway. I mean, I don't have any delusions that they're like the best subs you can get. I mean, if you want to get a good sub, chances are, no matter where you are in the world, your local mom and pop sandwich shop is the place to go. That extra love they put in those sandwiches is definitely worth it. But I don't have a problem with Subway. It's like a McDonald's to me. Like I don't I don't think it's high quality. I don't go out of my way to like go there whenever I can. But if I'm looking for something quick, something reliable, I know what I'm getting there. Yeah, the hamburger mountain sandwich with one pickle and no top bread. Yeah, the old deconstructed hamburger sandwich. Taco Bell sandwich choice, and same thing. I like Taco Bell. Is it a good Mexican restaurant? No. Does that stop me from enjoying chalupas? No. Yeah, Amy, just and the only advice I can give you is just, as hard as it is, try and focus on something else. Try and focus on, I don't know, the stream, the chat here, maybe a TV show or a movie, a book. Just try and do something to take your mind off of it is the only advice I can really give you. Oh yeah, cheese. I totally agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want a good, if you want a legitimately good sub, grinder, hoagie, whatever you want to call them, visit your local mom and pop sandwich shop. They're going to give you higher quality for a lower cost, and uh, and plus it's good to support local businesses. My gut says otherwise about Taco Bell. Oh my gosh, my goodness, cheese. That's what would be on the menu if you open the Subway. Yeah, that's exactly what we would be selling if we were making sandwiches at the Subway. Amy, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I think that's exactly what you should do. That's exactly what you should do. Bravo. I'm very, very happy that you've had that realization. A sandwich with one pickle and no top bread probably would not be a big seller, would it? Jeez, you're ridiculous. I love you. Yeah, Amy, I think you're exactly right. I think that's what a lot of people might have been trying to convey to you earlier today. I think you got it. I think you nailed it. It ain't easy being cheesy. I can't imagine it is. Who am I to judge? I'm just a bag full of garbage. Lovable garbage. Well, thank you. Thank you. I don't want to know what lovable garbage is, but I appreciate the compliment. Speaking of cheese, anyone in for a cheese mountain sandwich and one hamburger, no top bun? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be holding on to that Subway job too long there, E. Trying to push out the thought of negative outcomes to this. Yeah, yeah. It's you gotta take it, an hour at a time, a minute at a time, whatever you gotta do, Amy. Just you got this. You got this. Focus on what you can do to make the rest of the day more enjoyable for you. On a clean garbage bag. Okay. So I have not been used. I have not fulfilled my purpose. Control the controllable. Exactly, Chase. Expect the unexpected. Friend says your friend's getting you a computer soon. Maybe you can keep that in mind too. There you go. That's good. Another nice thing, Amy, is, and I don't want to be too presumptuous here with the chat, but I think since you started hanging out here a couple weeks ago, I think you've made some friends right here in the chat as well. So you got that going for you too. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I've enjoyed having your company here in the last few streams. Come on, Dudunsparce. That's not cool. wonder how many Dudunsparce that is. That's probably like 8 or 9 Dudunsparce we've seen. Oh, Hassan, I enjoy your company every stream. It would not be a hefty stream without Hassan here. Yeah, chat rules do differ from one stream to another, and I know sometimes that can be a little tricky to remember what the rules for each chat are. I know sometimes I have issues with that. But, I guess it's all based off of what that individual streamer and their community uh, has. And especially, like, also, like, the size. Like, I know, like, once channels get larger and there's more people in the chat, there might be additional rules just to cut down on, you know, how busy the chat is. It makes it a little harder to read, but thankfully we don't have that issue right now. Joe, what is going on? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Just another average Joe, local celebrity, uh, hero to streamers worldwide, the reigning Terror Raid King. In all honesty, Joe, and I am not embellishing at all, you would be surprised how many streams I've been in recently that have specifically talked about how awesome it is, or how awesome it was to do raids with you. You are like the talk of the town lately. It's like you and Sax. Like that's all I hear lately is everyone's talking about how they were either in one of your raids or one of Sax's raids. Joe's a good guy, Amy. Joe's a very good guy. That doesn't surprise me. Where's that wind instrument? I'm missing something. I feel silly, but I'm missing something she is. Oh, Sax. Okay, yeah. I don't know. He was here yesterday. I haven't seen him today, but to be honest, I was in streams today that I don't think he's typically in, or at least not usually. So I'm not sure what Sax has going on today. But again, like I said, there are a ton of fantastic content creators that are streaming right now, so he might be in one of those. Actually, I think Evie Queen's live, isn't she? I bet you Sax is an Evie Queen stream. I am on sandwich number 3, right? And we've got one shiny so far in the sandwich with 9 minutes left. Maybe Tyler, that could be. So I really hope you get that photograph. Oh, come on, Dunsparce. Hey, fair point, Matt. Fair point. You could just go get a giraffe rig and level it up. You know, for a long time, I did not like to shiny hunt evolutions. I always like to shiny hunt the base form and then evolve them up. But the last two generations, I've kind of let that go. And if I get a an evolved version, I'm fine with that. I don't feel like I need to get the base form and level it up anymore. Looking for sparkly ghosts. Good luck with that. Um, there anyone in particular you're looking for? I don't know why you said sparkly ghosts, and my mind immediately went to Rotom. And I did a Rotom outbreak a few weeks ago, and it was absolutely miserable. I did not enjoy the Rotom outbreak. How am I doing on experience candy? I have, let's see. How am I doing on experience candy? 300 large, 71 XL. So, you know, decent, decent. I mean, I haven't done any raids in quite a while. You're running around near Levincius and Rotom, yes. Oof, good luck on that. I might have just had bad luck, but the lighting was so bad, I could not tell if any of them were shiny or not. Dust lichen rocks are fine when you move locations. Nice. Just curious, Ron, why did you ask that about the experience candy? Posture check. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Accidentally 100 launch candy to completely level it up. Level it up. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept between them. That was risky. Thanks everybody for being here. Um, like I said, there's so many amazing people streaming right now. There's anywhere you can be. And if you're like me, you're probably in a couple other streams in the moment as well. But I do appreciate you being here for part of your day with me. That's pretty awesome. And thanks again. If you guys weren't here yesterday, we had three incredible raids from Matt Prokopek, Zed Games, and Shine Umbreon, and we broke 1,100 subs, which is absolutely mind blowing, absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much for all the support. And I'm gonna sneeze. It's me. You're at like 900 medium candy, 700 large, 300 extra large, offering clearing dens. Nice, Joe. Yeah, as soon as I start doing dens, I get candy real quick. I haven't done any dens in a while because I've been doing this. This is my life now. Thank you, Billy. You borrowed a laptop so you have all the tabs open. Nice. That last stream ended weird with the whole quiz thing ending abruptly. Um, yesterday's stream. Yeah, I was talking about it before you got here, Amy. I wanted to apologize for how stream ended last night. Uh, the stream just up and quit on me. I think I figured out the issue, and it was a dumb issue. The bottom line is I record all my live streams and in the hopes of making reaction videos out of them. And I had this grand idea that once we got the 3 segment Dudunsparce, I was going to make a reaction video showing every single shiny Dunsparce we caught. So, in other words, it would show like 1 through 95 and catching all of them and then showing the evolution of the Dunsparce. But what that meant was I had probably about 30 hours of live streams saved on my hard drive, and that took up a lot of space, believe it or not. And I think that was causing the issue yesterday. I think my computer said, you know what, I'm done. You're recording this stuff. I ain't going to deal with this anymore. So I think that's why the stream quit. And I ended up just deleting all those old live streams before I started streaming today anyway, because as we discussed yesterday, I don't know how to edit. I don't know when I'm going to learn how to edit. So it's kind of a pipe dream to begin with. Kimbo, what's going on? No shiny dust. I'm sorry to hear that, and thank you for the bless you, Hassan. I'm glad to hear that, Amy. I'm very glad to hear that. Are we going to get a second shiny on this sandwich? What's the deal here? We've got 24 seconds left. I don't think we are. Store internet quit for a little while. Oh, I'm sorry, Joyce. And the sandwich is done. Chilling and relaxing out. Wait. Chilling out, maxing, and relaxing all cool. That's what you're doing, man. Team Nat. Chilling out, maxing, and relaxing all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside the school. All right, let's check number 96. Watch the 3 segment be the one where you only catch one shiny. I'd be okay with that. I would be totally fine if this one shiny is the one. That's a 3 segment. This is also the one that almost kicked my Electros's butt. This was a powerful one. In fact, I'm just curious. I want to take a look at this one for a second. It's only got pretty good attack. That's kind of surprising. Aw, Billy, I'm sorry. Please be long, Ron says. Agreed. Here we go, number 96. New segment. This could be the sandwich that gets us to 100. Sitting here on your lunch break eating some white cheddar popcorn. Love white cheddar popcorn. I'm jealous. Rolling through this stream under 100. We got about a 3.9% chance of that happening. I hope you're right. The guys that shut me down while I was venting because one time when I was at a server by Relic Castle, he got stopped. I'm sorry that happened to you, to Amy, but yeah, I mean, like I said, venting's fine here. As long as we try not to focus on the bad stuff, um, it's all good. It's all good. Things happen in life, and I want this to be a place where people feel they're free to share what's bothering them. Gotta go. All right, Hassan, thank you for being here. Have a great night, buddy. Cucumber's a little shaky. It's got a bad base. That Subway sandwich right there. Can you imagine? I wonder what that thing would cost. I don't even know. Is tofu expensive, or is it, I mean, everything's expensive nowadays. But I don't even know what the going rate of tofu is. What's the rate of tofu to chicken? $23? That'd be a $23 sandwich, Big Cheese. That is an expensive sandwich. $23 minimum. Wow. For a female 5-star in DD raid. Good luck with that, Matt. Is that for competitive, or do you actually need the female in DD? That's a stupid question I just asked. Never mind. You're obviously not. You're obviously not shiny hunting in raids. Just ignore me. My brain's not working. Game code allows it to have trick room, and that's normally exclusive for the male one. Like, ooh, that's sweet. Yeah, because they have different they have different movesets, don't they? Kind of like the male and female Meowstic. Egg move? Like, could that be an egg move? This is the only way to get it? Okay. 3 months of date research, you found a Zangoose outbreak. Good job, Joyce. That's a gorgeous shiny. And I imagine that one's going to jump right out at you, too. There's not going to be any questioning whether it's shiny or not. Let's say catch 4 Dunsparce. The second one is a 2 segment. What would you do with the other two? Do they go towards the counter or? Oh, you mean is the second one is a 3 segment? Then no, I wouldn't increase the counter by two more. And that's kind of why I stopped today, increasing the counter when I catch them, and increasing the counter when I evolve them, specifically because of that. Male learns it by TM and females doesn't. Game code has issues with distinguishing between the forms. It had no kidding. And allows the female to learn who doesn't really need to learn. That's pretty cool. Hey, there's our first one. Daylight's back. What's going on, Daylight? Just in time for the 97th shiny. No way, Joyce. Are you serious? You got it already? Congratulations. And yeah, that's a good point, E. Yeah, if anyone out there didn't know, apparently to change outbreaks and terror raids, you don't even have to change the date nor the time. All you have to do is just go into the clock in your Switch and then hit the OK button. Hefty luck, that's right. All right, Kimbo, thanks for popping by. Have a great rest of your workday. Hope to see you again real soon. Oh, come on. I increased the counter again. Oh my gosh, I cannot break myself of that habit. What's up, E? Terragrass Gardevoir. Ooh. Ah, I got too close to that Dunsparce. 99 or 100 will be it. I'll tell you what, if it's on 100 on the dot, that'd be pretty cool. I've never gotten a shiny exactly on odds. Gardevoir might beat you up. Yeah, let's see, what would you use for that? Houndoom would be good for that. No, no, because I bet you Gardevoir has a fairy move. No, that would still be okay though, because fairy wouldn't be super effective against Houndoom. It would just be regular effectiveness. Skeledirge, you might be alright with Skeledirge. I'd be a little concerned about the fairy typing, but yeah, yeah, exactly. Fairy would be neutral against Houndoom, but the Skeledirge, it would be super effective. Right? Is Fairy super effective against Ghost, or is it just that Fairy resists Ghost? Yeah, I mean, regardless, Skeledirge is probably going to be able to take out any sort of Grass Terra. It resists. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you'll probably be fine with Skeledirge then. Sir She-Wolf, what is going on? Good to see ya. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Dark, Fighting, and Dragon. Is that it? Okay, what are its resistances then? Because I think it resists Ghost, it resists Psychic. You are? I'm glad to hear that, Sir She-Wolf. Yeah, I knew about the Dragon immunity. It doesn't have any relation to Psychic at all? Huh, for some reason I thought there was something about Psychic. I guess it's just neutral. Both ways. If you're asking me, Sir She-Wolf, I'm doing very well. I wasn't sure if maybe you were asking Daylight and Matt. Nothing on that sandwich? I'm sorry, Daylight. We got one on this sandwich so far. 3 away from 100. You'll ask everyone? Fair enough. Fair enough. It resists bug fighting in dark. Huh. Not even ghosts. I had this all screwed up. I mean, I've said it before. I'm pretty good on weaknesses. In fact, I'm really darn good on weaknesses. Fairy is my one blind spot. But I'm not great at all on resistances. Special wolf sandwich. That sounds yummy. Gotta run. Going out for dinner. Holler at you later. All right. Have a great dinner, cheesy boy. Have a lovely evening. Tell the missus I said howdy. And not hello, howdy. Barbecue bacon burger with extra pickles. Oh, I would like the same. I second that. That sounds amazing. Daylight, you have amazing taste in pretty much everything. You know what? That makes me wonder. I know like all the foods you can put on a sandwich in this game. I don't know all the condiments. Is barbecue sauce a condiment in this game? And we got stuff like curry and like uh, sriracha and like wasabi. Do we have barbecue sauce? And I don't think we have curry or sriracha. I think I just made those up. I know we have wasabi. We do have curry powder? Okay, alright. We don't have sriracha though, do we? That'd be neat if we had sriracha. Meatball sub with extra meatballs. Oh, you guys make me so hungry every stream. Psychic one-shot you at full HP. Yikes. Yikes. I know, right, Joyce? You awaken to a savory, delightful scent, ushering you out of bed. You walk to the kitchen and voila, a long table buffet with all your favorite foods and sweet treats await you. Dig in. That was written by our good friend Fernando. All right, Matt, go grab something to eat. I'll hold down the fort while you're gone. Hmm. Oh, come on, Dudunsparce. Today was not your day. Why is that, Phil? All because one thing happened? Tell me about it, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. He did it have any stat boosts? Aw, Billy, that's really kind of you. Four homemade tacos on plate, went to wash your hands, came back, and a cat was sitting in your food. Oh no. No one likes a cat taco. The spam calm mind, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, E. So was that it? Were there no more tacos to be had? No chance of replacing them, I suppose. You know what's like it's doubly bad because not only do you not get to eat the tacos because the cat was sitting in them, but now there's a cat walking around your house with taco butt. There's some extra tortillas and ground beef. That's good. So at least you got to eat something. Your day was ruined because of the Gardevoir. Aw, come on. You can just redo the raid. Oh no, Amy, what happened? What is going on here? Why is everyone not having a good day? Well, is there something you can do to keep the Gardevoir from spamming Combine? Or like counter it? Like, either like taunt or just keep boosting your defense. One of your friend's dog's on the verge of going to, as I say, the upstairs. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad for your friend. No weather. Keep running the Dunsparce. Tomorrow might be a snow day. Cool, Phil. Shedinja boy, welcome back. Uh-oh. Brandon's feeling under the weather. Okay. We got 7 minutes left. Can we get a second shiny on the sandwich? Yeah, there you go. Go grab something to eat, Amy. That'll make you feel better. You don't want another snow day. Why is that, E? Cold and miserable. That's fair. And this Dudunsparce is just kicking and screaming its way to 100. Get to play with the puppy in the backyard. That sounds like fun. I like that. That's my country summed up in one sentence: cold and miserable. We just have the one, Matt. Just the one so far, with 5.5 minutes left. Fish and chips night. I'd stream, but your internet's too wonky today. That's fair. Ooh, dinner pick incoming. Thank you, Brooke. Ooh, that looks lovely. That is a good looking bowl right there. Take a look at that. That looks delicious. Back on the Quaxley hunt. Good job, Ron. 2 shiny Eevees under 300 eggs. That's just nuts. That's insane luck. It's Val's birthday today, so before the storm hit, you got her a big treat. Aw, happy birthday, Val. Two years old, my goodness. Come on, last minute shiny. Man, I was just saying, I don't know if you got back yet, but this Dunsparce is just kicking and screaming all the way to 100. It just does not want to get there. First sandwich, 4 shinies. Second sandwich, 4 shinies. Third sandwich, 1 shiny. Fourth sandwich, 1 shiny. Luckily, it'll be before 100. I hope so. I am so ready for this hunt to be over. This wasn't a bad hunt, but it's been a long hunt. We've been doing this for 11 days. We've been doing this for 3 weeks. I'm ready to move on to something else. I'm sure if I was doing this off stream, I would have gotten this like 2 weeks ago. Once slipped on the ice and literally walked like you broke your leg. You thought of crawling back home. Ouch. That's no fun. She booped the phone. That means thank you. Aw. You're welcome, Val. You found a Dunsparce. Congratulations, Daylight. So I've been wearing this hat for a few weeks now. It's a Batman hat. A good friend got for me. It's my new streaming hat. Long time about even not around Kirk. Kirk would just like me drooling. How's Kirk doing, Brooke? Oh, no worries, film. It's just the little camera up top. This isn't the interesting part of the stream. It's all this. I can't point. There we go. It's all this here, all the game. That's the interesting part of the stream. He's doing good. He just got home from work. Nice. Give him my love, please. He'll know what it means. Shiny gods show no mercy. I think this is going to be a one shiny sandwich. Do it, Brooke. I would love for you to do that. That would make my night. And it would probably make his night too. One week away from becoming Kratos if you don't get shiny in that week. Uh-oh. No one wants that. And the sandwich is done. Sandwich is done. We got one shiny. Let's go check it out. Not too bad, Dudunsparce. Congrats, Daylight. And here we go, number 97. Been really slacking the playful hunt. Just don't have the motivation to do it, I guess. Don't force it, film. Don't force it. You'll know when it's time to pick it up again. To a segment. To a segment. You got yourself some food? Awesome, Amy. I think I'm gonna have to get some food after stream. I ate before stream, but you guys made me hungry again. You must find Legends Arceus. Where did you put it? Where's the last place you saw it? I don't know. I don't know. Really want to go to Red Lobster? It's been years since you've last been, mostly because you got food poisoning last time. Well, that's a reason not to go for a while. But you know what? I haven't been to Red Lobster in quite a few years myself. And now you got me thinking. I remember back in the day, like twice a year, they'd have like a 2 week long promotion where they would have unlimited crab legs. And that was amazing. Just sit there and eat so much crab, I would like get drunk on crab. Just like dozens of crab legs like on the table and just like crab guts all over my face and I'm just giggling like an idiot. Chocolate spread sandwich, so hopefully you can feel better. That's a good one. That's a good one. Chocolate actually can help with moods. Chocolate has some chemicals in it that can increase um, stimulation to the brain, putting you in a better mood. So that's a smart idea. I forget what the technical terms are. If only there's someone around here that knew stuff about chemicals. Is it endorphins? Does it release endorphins? I don't think that's the right word. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. But anyway, yeah, chocolate's good. That will help. Is this the run? Is this the sandwich with the 3-segment Dudunsparce? This is the run, Matt says. Just don't eat mercury. Yep, do not eat mercury. Never a good idea. Doesn't matter how delicious it looks. It sprayed a cleaner product in your eyes. Yikes. Yeah, I would imagine that would hurt. I know I told the story in Shining Umbreon stream. I can't remember if I told it here or not, but kids do stupid things. And I remember when I was a kid, I was probably like 6 or 7. No, probably not that old. Probably like 5 or 6. And I was over at my grandmother's house, and this was like in the mid '80s, so like before any of you were born. But um, my grandma smoked, and for some reason, I was hanging out in the living room watching TV, and I got up and I went over to the end table where the ashtray was, and there were cigarette ashes in the ashtray. And actually not for some reason, for no reason whatsoever, just because I was a stupid little kid, I looked right at that ashtray, puffed in a whole bunch of air, and blew on that ashtray like it was birthday candles. And ash went everywhere, including my eyes. And I was freaking out and crying, and my parents had to like wash out my eyes. And they're like, "Why did you do that?" And I very honestly and genuinely said, "I don't know." Kids do stupid things for no reason. You did that too, Joyce? Like that has just always stuck with me. Like I've always had that memory, but it wasn't until I became an adult that I really thought about the message behind that story is that sometimes kids do stupid things for absolutely no reason. And so when your kid does something stupid and you say, "Why did you do that?" and they say, "I don't know," there is a legitimate chance they genuinely do not know why they did it. That used to make my parents mad when I do something stupid, and I did a lot of stupid things. They say, why would you do that? Why did you do that? I don't know. They get so mad when I say I don't know, but the truth of the matter is a lot of times I had no idea why I did something stupid. The curiosity, yeah, true. Yeah, at least now I know not to blow on ashtrays and you know not to spray cleaners in our eyes. We did learn that lesson, didn't we, film? I mean, how else would we know? Oh, come on, Dudunsparce. Oh, oh, I'm sure things will get better, Amy. I'm sure they will. We're gonna do this stream to talk about the mod chat or not. The stream to talk about the mod chat. I have no memory anymore, film. My memory is just non-existent at this point. Hold on a second. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, film. I was trying to do that last week, but it just did not work out. My schedule just did not permit it. We're gonna try and do a Friday stream this week. Dorian, what's going on? Good to see you. How was your afternoon and evening, my friend? Yeah, I'm going to start the Friday streams last week, but Like it got to be like 7:30 and I still wasn't home and I still hadn't eaten. So I was like, well, it's not gonna happen tonight. So we're gonna try again this week. I do have big plans for Friday night streams, but we gotta get this hunt done first. And Dunsparce is just not shining for us. Doreen, we started strong. We got 4 shinies on the first sandwich, 4 shinies on the second sandwich, and then 1 shiny on the third, 1 shiny on the fourth. We are at 21 minutes left on the 5th sandwich. No shiny yet. We are going to hit 100 today. We are going to hit 100 checks today. That I guarantee. We will not end until that happens. Yeah, I mean we are getting shinies. We've gotten 8 shinies so far in stream, but none of them are the 3 segment. Too spicy Herbis for Humongo power. Are you seriously going for the Humongo 3 segment Dudunsparce? Are you really going to flex that hard? You've already gotten 2 shiny 3 segment Dudunsparce, second of which was marked with the Destiny mark, and now you're going to go for the Jumbo mark. What a flexer. Oh, Clodsire. That's right. That's right. We were talking about that yesterday. Yeah, you're going for Clodsire. I remember now. You got the Outbreak. Nice. No, I cut that too tight. Are you going to do a poison sandwich or a ground sandwich? Oh no. Yeah, we're getting lag. We're getting lag. Good? I think we're good. I think we're good. You back? All right. I don't know what that was about. It is interesting it happened right at 8 o'clock, though. Dang it. The paranoid part of me wonders if my internet